Hey everybody, Smokey Beardman again. This is a continuation of the last episode. Now, the last episode, I told you three stories that have happened to me when I was a child, before I turned 18. This is the next few stories, and I hope to get them in before time runs out, but still, I have my friend here because, like I said, these stories scare the crap out of me. And I feel safer having someone close by just in case. Now, this story I'm going to tell you happened when I was about 20, 21 years of age. I was hanging out with some friends of mine, and they wanted to play with the Ouija board. Now, that being said, I'm going to give you a little bit of history. I'm fourth generation, witchcraft, warlock, however you want to put it. My great grandmother practiced, my grandmother practiced, my father dabbled, and I have heard all those stories, and I refuse to have anything to do with it. I can and am capable of doing these things. I don't want to. It's scary. That being said, I'm going to tell you the night that my friends decided, ex friends now, but I decided to play with the Ouija board. They all wanted to play. I wanted nothing to do with it. So, what they did is that they told me that if I didn't want to partake and I wanted to remain safe, I had to sit inside a circle of salt. Already knowing this, I agreed with them. Grabbed some salt, made my circle, lit my candles, set them around me. My friends then decided they're going to start playing with the Ouija board, and it was like middle of the night. Not sure what time because I stopped paying attention. So they're playing with the Ouija board and they're asking their questions. I'm not paying attention. I'm playing on my phone. Which back then the phones were really crappy and there wasn't really a whole lot I could do. But I was checking my email, playing on Facebook, blah blah blah. What happened next, I will never forget. And they said I did something wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. I knew better than they did what I was doing. I knew the precautions I needed to take. And I was fairly certain of it. Like I said, I don't practice, but I have a lot of knowledge that I really don't want to have. So they've been playing with it for about 10 minutes, and they were talking to something. Something. I'm pretty sure it wasn't human in any form of the word. All I knew is I was sitting there playing with something. I heard her asking questions. And one of the chicks asked the question, should we be scared of you, spirit? And nothing happened. And I heard this. I heard it clear as day because it's the one time I actually looked up. She said, should we be afraid of you, spirit? And I looked up out of curiosity because this is something I want to know. 15 minutes and they finally asked the question, should we be scared of you? But nothing happened to them. They're just sitting there, hands on the Oculus, waiting. Nothing happened. I'm sitting here in my circle of salt. My legs are going to sleep, numb. Circle of salt, circle of candles. I did my own little prayers and stuff. But when I looked up and I was listening, the candles around me started flickering. And then all at once, all seven of them went out. Just out. And then the scariest thing I could ever possibly think of. This was even beyond my imagination. And something I thought was impossible. The salt around me struck out in all directions away from me. It was no longer a circle, it was just a scattering of salt everywhere. And I was pushed back. I was only like a couple feet from the wall, but I was pushed back into the wall and hard. I'm a big guy. It takes a lot to move me. I was pushed back, shoved so hard that come the next morning when I was going to the bathroom, I had my shirt off and I saw the handprint right here on my chest where I felt pushed. And I hit that wall hard and it hit me in the back of the head hard. My friends thought I was just screwing around till they saw that the circle of salt was no longer there and they saw me pour it. They said, "Oh no, you just scattered the salt. Oh no, you just blew out the candles yourself. Oh, you screwed up. You didn't do this. You didn't do that." No, 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 no. They're idiots. I told them in the first place, don't screw with the Ouija board. You open up gates to things that should not be open to. You're summoning things to yourself that should not be summoned or talked to or even conversed with. What little I knew was enough to protect me. And it was the fact that I had that much protection that saved me from being seriously hurt. I stopped being friends with them. And it was for that reason, is that they still wanted to play with the Ouija board. And they thought that everything that happened was all me. This other story I have to tell happened to me rather recently within the last couple years. I haven't even told my wife because I don't know how scared she'll be. She'll watch this video, she'll know. But this is probably one of the more frightening things that have happened to me. We were we were in a trailer. She was closing that night. I was home alone playing video games. I heard a noise from one of the back bedrooms. And thinking, well, I'm here alone. It's probably just something like some animal got into an air duct or screwing around in the, insulation underneath the trailer. But just in case, I got up in case it got in the house. Got up, started searching each room. There was nothing there, so I thought, just an animal. Now, before I go any further, I want to let everybody know when I go to sleep at night in my bedroom, when it's dark out, the closet door is shut every time. It's shut. I shut it. I make sure because it creeps me out otherwise. From some other story I probably should tell, but I'm not going to right now. Also, I also close the bedroom door. It just makes me feel that much more secure. It locks me out from anything outside that room. I went back to playing my video games. The rest of the trailer is dark, wasn't thinking much of anything. I went back to playing video games. I heard it again. I went back to the bedroom, and like I said, it was dark. That closet door was shut. When I went back there, however, it was wide open. Creeped me out, didn't think too much of it, so I shut it again. Went back to playing video games. Heard the noise again, but with a vigor, and I mean hard, loud, like something was stomping on the floor and banging on the walls. So I thought somebody broke in. Someone's screwing with me. So I grabbed the closest knife to me. I always kept a knife close to me at that point in time because I like my knives. Went back there, closet door was wide open again, and this time there's a shadow in the window. Not outside, this was in front of the window. And it was impossible because there was like this little dresser in front of the window. And it was a crappy dresser. Drawers weren't there, but it was a dresser, like a little shelf. But floating just on this side of the window was a shadow. No eyes, just a shadow that should not be there, that hasn't been there before. And I felt something looking at me. I flipped on the lights right away, freaked out. And it was gone. Now, most of you are going to think, oh, it was some kind of shadow, optical illusion, your mind playing tricks. No, this was there. I'm pretty sure if I would have walked up to it and tried to put my hand through it, either something would have happened to me, or I don't know. I threw on every light in that trailer until I picked my wife up. It took me a few nights to get actual decent sleep. In fact, I didn't even sleep in that bedroom for a couple nights after that. Now I'm going to tell you the story of why I keep my closet closed. Within the first couple of days of having my apartment, I was new to it. My first apartment ever. First time I ever had something in my name. And I would lay there in bed and try and go to sleep. This one particular night, I was having trouble going to sleep. And it was just the one door to my bedroom. I had a sliding, closet door and another one over here. And I was just laying there. And I'd been laying there for a couple hours. Trouble going to sleep. My own fault. I'd gotten used to going to sleep late at night. I was almost drifting off when I heard my name being called from the closet. Closet door is shut, and it sounded like something was calling me from behind the closet door. I poked my head up over my chest, look at the closet, nothing there. So I thought, I'm just imagining things. It must be the neighbor, or something outside, or I'm just imagining things. So I lay back down. But for the next hour or so, I kept hearing my name being called from that closet. And every once in a while, I'd hear something rub against the closet door. I didn't go to sleep that night at all, whatsoever. When the noises stopped, when my name stopped being called, I got up, turned on every light, closed every door, and I sat in the living room and just watched TV for the rest of the night. Didn't go to sleep that night. Next day, I was a wreck. Most people I don't tell these stories to, simply because I'm pretty sure no one will believe me. A lot of people will take it as, oh, this, that, the other thing. Nobody believes in the paranormal. A lot of people would probably say it's because of my history in witchcraft. A lot of people will say because it runs in my family. Some will say it's because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. And the thing is that a lot of Wiccans and those who practice witchcraft, who say they know what they're doing, don't really know what they're doing. What you're reading in books and what you're studying in books, a lot of it's just bullcrap. Some of it doesn't work, and some of it is just speculation. So those of you who say, "Oh, I'm Wiccan" or "I practice witchcraft," take in serious account of what it is you're actually reading and studying. I learned everything I have from my family, and they've gone back generations. And I only say four generations because those are the only four generations I know of: my great grandmother, my grandmother, my father, and me. As far as I know, it could go back further. But everything I've learned from my family. I'll tell you this: a Ouija board, don't touch. Don't even think about getting one. Witchcraft, don't do it. Not because I'm Christian, but because I know what the repercussions of witchcraft bring about. And these little spells you think you're doing or pulling off, including you Wiccan, you don't know half of what you're doing. You really don't. I feel bad for you when you pull off these spells because you're inviting something into your life that you have no idea what you're dealing with. And these will hurt you. These are things that will follow you for the rest of your life. And they will cause you tremendous pain and suffering. Maybe not physically, but your life will be proof of it. Some of you say, oh, I practice white magic versus dark magic. I don't do dark magic, I just do white magic. No, there is no difference. There really isn't. You argue with me all you want. There is no difference between white magic and dark magic. It's all magic, and it all comes from the same source. I hope that these two videos, I hope that they help. I hope that they show their way and help people. These aren't just scary stories or some rambling of an idiot. These are things that have actually happened to me. And there's a few more. And I'm not going to go into those because I'm pretty sure those will awaken something I don't want to deal with anymore. So I hope that y'all will be able to get through this. And if I can help in any way, I'm glad. If I haven't, and you just think, oh, he's just some idiot, he's just telling stories, that's all on you. If some of you want to think, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about, that's on you, not me. But I do wish you the best. Now to end this video, I ask that you do like, that you subscribe, and you share my videos. I love each and every one of you guys, my subscribers, my commenters, my friends, my family, all you guys. Love you. And every little bit of support helps. And remember, we're all in this together. If we don't help each other out, then we're in this alone, and nobody wants to be alone, so show your support. And remember, keep your beard clean. Have a good one, everybody.